With all the negativity surrounding the Wii U, we sometimes tend to forget just how great Nintendo actually is. The company has done a lot to make gaming the way it is today. Get ready for the top 5 inventions by Nintendo.
How is it? Oh my gosh. Jeez. Coming out of nowhere.
5.
When you shoot the light-sensing Zapper.
Back in the late 80s, many kids owned a Nintendo Entertainment System. Of course, we played Mario on it, but Duck Hunt should also not be forgotten. You could aim a plastic gun called the Zapper at the television and shoot virtual ducks. It was like magic. Amazing stuff.
4.
How is this possible? Whoa.
Whether you like the 3D effect on your Nintendo DS or not, you have to admit that it's remarkable to see three-dimensional images on a screen without the need for special glasses. It once again proves Nintendo is trying to come up with new stuff. Although we turn off the 3D most of the time, it's still pretty cool technology. For the classic Game & Watch, Nintendo invented a button that could make the character move in any direction. Nowadays we call this the DPad, short for directional pad. This invention quickly became an industry standard and is still being used on controllers today.
2.
Another invention that would turn out to be groundbreaking was the introduction of the shoulder buttons on the Super Nintendo controllers. Together with the 4 colored buttons, it gave players a total amount of 6 action buttons. It was the perfect way to play Street Fighter back in the early 90s. Nintendo revolutionized gaming by introducing the analog stick on the Nintendo 64 controller. We'll never forget how smooth it felt to control Mario in the three-dimensional world of Super Mario 64 for the first time. The controller had only one stick, however. The new benchmark would be set by Sony 1 year later with the introduction of the dual analog controller for the PlayStation 1. And even though the Nintendo 64 wasn't as big of a success as the first PlayStation, at least it was the first to introduce the analog stick we love so much today.
Here we go! Jeez. Coming out of nowhere. Whoa. Coming out of nowhere. Whoa. How is this possible?